Hello and welcome, and I'm going to show you how to use the buildings you download from the Project Zomboid building pool. So let's assume you want a commercial building. We're going to click into that. It will bring you to a Google Drive location, and from here you see a picture and a TBX file. The picture corresponds to the TBX file right next to it, so it should be easy to find what you need. So we have commercial gas. Let's go to cinema.tbx. So you got a file here of what it looks like. And the file you want is cinema.tbx. So let's click that. Let's back up for a second. You want to hit the button here. There you go. Now it is downloaded. So once it is downloaded, you will have it saved to your computer. So let's go back first before we get into the tile ed stuff. And let's say you want to download everything. Well, that's simple. You have the very top button that says download all buildings. Go ahead and click that. And from here, you have a WinRAR compressed archive that will pretty much contain every building in the pool. Now, this is a file, I believe, about 600 900 megabytes in size. I cannot remember how big it is, but all you have to do is download. And once you have it downloaded, it will look like a stack of books like this. All you got to do is right click and extract here, extract files. It's up to you. You can extract it and you're ready to go. So I'm not going to download that for now, but let's minimize this. Okay, let's go back to our downloads folder. As you see, cinema.tbx is there. So you can do two things. You can open up TileEd, open up the building editor, and point the editor to this location to open up the file, or you can drag this file to where your buildings are contained. So let's open up TileEd and see what we have. We'll go to Tools and Building Editor, and at the top right, you can see my default location for the buildings are saved as fdownloads browsers. And as you see, if we click on TBX, we will have the whole building here. Now, let's go back to the downloads real quick. It's created another folder called .pz editor. This is just fine. All it does is contain a data file and cinema, like another picture of the latest what you have. That is standard. You don't need those two items, but if you are going to upload this, like say this is your custom building, you will need a thumbnail image of it just for convenience. But okay, so let's go ahead and assume you want to add this to the list of other buildings you have already on your computer. Well, you just have to find a file, that's it, and point to it. So let's see if I can find mine. Currently, I have it saved in a different location, so this location will not be the same for you. So in my case, I have it saved on a desktop under Building Pool version 2, and I have it set up as a nice little organized system. So since I have a cinema, and that's more of a commercial building, I'm going to go into commercial folder, and as you see, it's right here. It's only right there because I already have it. What you need to do is drag this file. Well, you can't do it that way. Basically, let's open that up in a new window, just so I can show. There we go. So we have it up there. All you got to do is drag this right in there. And as you see, I already have it, so I'm just going to skip it. So here's the file, the exact same location. Okay, so that is about it. It's very simple. Now let's assume you've just built this building and you want to contribute and you want to upload it to the website. Well, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to File, Save As, and what you want to do is you want to rename this. So you can keep the cinema name, but I suggest that for organization and not having everybody pull their hair out, just put your username, underscore, and then the building name. That way, if 5 people decide to build a cinema and name it the same file, nobody is overwriting somebody else's work, and you can all keep your work. And plus, it makes it easier to find out who created it, and I can credit you properly. So we'll save that to desktop for now. And the next thing you will need is the image of this building. So to do that, it's very simple. Let's go back out and copy this location, which will bring up our location of all the files. You want to go to the .pz editor file, and you want to search for cinema. Since this is alphabetical, it should be pretty quick. And as you see, we've got the DAT file and a PNG file. We only want the PNG. And as you see, we clicked into it and there's your file. So let's go Control C to copy it, go to the desktop, and Control V to paste. So now we have a username dot or underscore cinema tbx and cinema underscore tbx. Let's create a new a folder. This could be your username or it could be whatever. Preferably, to make it easier for me, I would suggest you put your username. Now we dragged both files in there, and as we can see, they're good to go. Now from here, actually, really quick, before I forget, let's rename that. Control C to copy and rename that Control V to paste. That way we have the same name for the picture and the same name for this TBX. I'm glad I caught myself on that. So we now know exactly which it is. So basically when this is uploaded to the Google Drive, they will show right next to each other and people can easily see that all they have to do is click this file to get what they're looking at. Now, once you have that folder, let's say you've got 1,000 in there, 1 or 2, it doesn't matter. You just simply upload this folder to Google Drive or Dropbox. And once you do it there, just right click and share. And depending on what you have, all you got to do is copy the link. And from there, go to the Project Zomboid forms. Let me show you what that looks like. Submit your building, and I have a form link here. You click that, and this will bring you to the form in which you can reply your comment and just give me the link there. And from there, the building will be added as soon as I get to it. If you guys have any questions, if there's something I missed, please leave a comment below. And I hope everything is working for you. All right, have a good one.